Okay, so here we are going to make a simple sword. So nothing particularly fancy or anything like that. Just a fairly simple sword. So let's get going. We're going to start in the same spot. We're going to go to create. We're going to create a sketch. And I'm going to start here in the red blue plane. And this time I'm going to start zooming out just a little bit because we are making something that's going to be fairly long. So this time I'm going to start with making a line, and I'm going to think about this as the handle. So I'm going to make a starting point on the origin, and let's think about how long my hand is for a grip. So my hand is about 100 millimeters, so let's say I want to make this about 125 millimeters long. Okay, and it looks like when I grab around something, a good little grip for me is going to be maybe about something that is about 17, let's say. So I'm going to make this about 20. Okay, so 20. All right. So I'm gonna make that as my little L, and now I'm gonna do a spline, and I'm just gonna add some curves to this to make it, you know, somewhat where I can grip it a little bit. Okay. And then at the end, oops, let me redo that. Okay, let me re-sketch my spline here. So I didn't like how it was ending up there. So boom. I don't want it to be too curvy. Okay. Yeah, I like this a little better, and I'm going to end up here on my axis, and I'm going to double click that, and I'm going to hit my escape key to get out, and then I need to connect those final two dots. Boom, and connect it up, double click to get out, and now it shades up. Okay, now I can finish my sketch. So now I've got this nice sketch. I want to create, that's going to be my handle. So I'm going to revolve my handle, and I'm going to revolve it about my blue axis. Boom, I've got a handle. Alright, so now that's going to be my handle. Okay, so again, I could edit it this a little bit, right? And so you can make these things different sizes. And again, remember that you can always go down here and edit your sketch. Alright, so maybe I don't like that dot where it is, and I want to move it. And I finish sketch, and notice your objects, the changes move through. That's the power of parametric modeling. Okay, I'm actually gonna put that back a little bit. I think that's a little bit too skinny for what I want to do, so I'm gonna move that down. Okay, all right, so now let's finish that sketch, and now I'm back down here. All right, this is perfect. Now I'm gonna want kind of a little cross protector for me here for my hand, because I don't want somebody to come down and slice my hand while I'm holding my sword. I just don't want the sword sticking right here. So I'm going to create a sketch. Oh, whoops, let me figure out which axis I want it to be on. Create sketch, and I want it to be on that same axis I was before. And I'm going to create a little rectangle. Okay. And let's make it maybe 10, yeah, let's say that big. You can decide on how big you want it, and you'll see what this is going to look like here. So we're going to finish, and notice it's right in the middle, so I'm going to extrude this, and I'm going to make this extrusion symmetric, and let's extrude it. Okay, so question is do I want that to be that big? I'm gonna do a new body and I'm gonna click OK. So do I want it to be that thick of an extrusion? I think I might want to make that a little skinnier. So I'm gonna edit my original sketch here. Yeah. Let's see, how much do I want it to be shortened by? Let's see, that's 10, maybe 5. Let's see. I can also pull it too, can't I? Yeah, to make it thinner. That might be the easier way. Okay, let's restart this one.